Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being with us today. My name is John Rodarmer. I am the principal and CEO here at the Floyd County Schools College and Career Academy, and I have some very special guests with me today. We're here to talk about the second annual College and Career Academy annual showcase. I think I said annual twice, but that's okay because it happens yearly. That's how often this happens. So last year, my first year at the CCA, former assistant principal Jenny Ware, Mr. Edge, and I were sitting in a meeting one day and kind of came up with the idea of a showcase. And Mr. Edge, you can probably think a little bit about that conversation where we took this idea about we wanted to do something to bring in workforce. We wanted to bring in something that was talking about, hey, how can we get parents to come and talk to our teachers here at the CCA? And then also, what can we do to try to show people what we do? And we came up with a showcase. So what, from your standpoint as a CTAE director, Mr. Edge, I should probably let everybody introduce themselves first. I introduced myself, and then I just started going. We'll start down there with you, and then we'll come back around the table.
All right, so my name is Ryan Edge, and I am the CTA director for Floyd County Schools.
I'm Dr. Jeremiah Vaillant, and I'm the assistant principal here at the CCA. I'm also our dual enrollment coordinator for Floyd County.
I am Pam Power-Smith, president at the Rome Floyd Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, and I apologize. Those of you that know me know that is probably not something you're surprised about, that I just went right into that.
We have stuff to talk about.
We do, absolutely. Let's go. So, Mr. Edge, back to our original statement there. Tell us a little bit about how you remember the idea of the showcase coming together.
Yeah, so we wanted to find a way to showcase our CCA, to get parents here, try to focus in on some of those students that weren't quite, the 11th and 12th graders that we currently have, to get them to see what we do and get them interested in the CCA, get our workforce here, our community that supports us, and then, bring our kids over, our parents over to see exactly what they do, because to be honest, some parents may not really know, hey, I know you do welding, but I didn't know you came over to the CCA, or the CCA had the welding program or whatever, but they actually get to walk the halls and see what our kids do on a daily basis. So we wanted them to get over here and see that, and plus see our partners that we have with us.
Absolutely. And speaking of partners, we're so excited to have Ms. Power-Smith here with us today, and we appreciate her giving up a little portion of her time, her very busy schedule, to join us for this to help promote the event. But talk to us about some of those partnerships and really kind of what we do here at the CCA with the Chamber, and then how that kind of spills over into the showcase.
Sure. Well, I'm going to start with the showcase, if that's okay, just
Absolutely.
because we felt like it was such a fabulous idea when you all talked about it last year, because every day we say people need to go inside and see what's happening at the College and Career Academy. So we were excited that y'all were doing a showcase, because we do feel strongly that the adults are a key component of that. I mean, the parents need to understand and see what goes on every day. Sometimes y'all do it every day, but we all know what happens here, and we at the Chamber love it. We appreciate it. We know it's crucial for our community, but maybe sometimes we don't shout it enough. And so I felt like the showcase was a good thing to do for the community. But elaborating on that, we always think our relationship with you guys is so important, because workforce is something we worry about every single day at the Chamber of Commerce, and y'all are a key component to that. We feel like that you all are creating our workforce, quite honestly, and it's a direct feeder to our companies, large and small, in this community. So we want to support every way we can, and we want to help show you off too. So I'm glad you do the showcase.
Yeah, we appreciate that very much. I think more than anything, it provides an opportunity for even some of our business people in the community to come in and see, hey, this is what our high school kids have the ability to do outside of, just what they thought their high school education was. Now they know these kids have this specific training, and the showcase gives us an opportunity to show that for our students. So.
And we definitely, outside of parents, we invited businesses last year, and so we'll try hard to get more folks here this year too.
Absolutely. And so rolling into that, Dr. Vaillant kind of taking over for Mrs. Ware and the wonderful job she did creating our first last year. A lot of the responsibility of the showcase, I would say, kind of falls on your shoulders. So tell us a little bit about the planning of that, working with Ms. Stout, Ms. Sutton, Ms. Polachek, on planning the event, getting things ready for it, and inviting those partners. It's also a college fair, so you can kind of talk about that side too. So
when you have the parents coming onto campus, we want to showcase not only the business partnerships that we have where kids can go and work, but oftentimes to get to that stage, some training may need to be involved. And so we involve now our educational partners. They're coming on campus. We've invited all of our local universities and colleges here, as well as some of the larger ones that are within about an hour's drive. And so they're coming on campus to talk to parents and students about admissions. If they're looking to attend a university or a college, what do they need to do that? And then while they're on campus, they get to talk with their teachers that are here with all of our dual enrollment classes. They're transferring into these universities and colleges. So parents get a good opportunity to ask questions about next step if they're going the university or college route. But if they're also looking to just work in industry, having the business partners on campus to talk with them about, here's the job opportunities that are available that directly relate to these pathways. And so as of right now, we have 36 partners and colleges that are coming onto campus next Thursday, ranging for all of our pathways. We have multiple representatives from business and industry to talk with parents and showcase opportunities that are available. And if there's training that is needed, then they can talk to the university or the college about, okay, how do I go about, what program do I need to register for? What classes do I need to take? Those people are here to help answer those questions. So we have both sides. And sometimes they don't need training necessarily, and they can start working with that business or industry. Well, then how do I go about doing that? And so they're able to have those conversations. We've brought in a few more this year that were not here last year. They've heard about it and they've reached out to us. So we're excited about all the different opportunities that we have to showcase to our parents and students what we're doing here and the opportunities that are available to them outside of here.
Awesome. So what I'm hearing from this wonderful group of people is that our parents and our students, and maybe even future students that want to consider coming to the College and Career Academy, can show up next Thursday night from
5:30 to 7:30.
5:30 to 7:30, and you can walk around the CCA. You can see some of the things that we have to offer. You can talk to your children's future or current teachers. You can see how they're doing in class. You can talk to them about those things. Then, Mr. Ed, you can also see, hey, this is what we're doing right now to prepare for the jobs for tomorrow. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, that is incredible. I think that is an amazing event that'll be taking place here next Thursday night. And I would like to say, yes, there will be opportunity for you to. We may even serve some barbecue next Thursday night.
Food.
So there will be opportunity to purchase some of that, I think, from our FFA group. So that'll be something that'll be really exciting for you. If you like good barbecue, that'll be there. I highly suggest it, and I like food. So I would say that might be something that you need to get involved in as well. So anything else, Miss Powersmith, from the chamber side of this and what you think about the event and what you would encourage maybe local business leaders to come out for?
Yeah, I mean, I think just come see for yourself. So whether you have children or not, or whether if you think you know with the pathways that are happening here at the College and Career Academy, I would just encourage everybody to come out. And you get to see your friends and you get to meet people, but more importantly, you get to see what's going on.
And you can come and sit in this newly renovated space that if you came last year, you wouldn't have saw this. No. You can walk into beautiful. The podcast area. Mr. Rick Williams and his crew have done an amazing job in here. They're putting out amazing content all the time. So we're lucky to have a space like this to help promote our events, but also we might even be able to create some opportunities for you to use this space and promote your events. So we would love to create those partnerships. So thank you again, Ms. Powersmith, for being here today. To my colleagues, is there anything that I have left out? And I'm sure the answer to that is yes. But if you can remember it right now, is there anything else we need to add?
We will have that night for parents that are coming in. We will have door prizes, so make sure that
the baskets. Wow!
When they arrive, be sure to come in and register because we're going to be giving those out throughout the evening. But also, it's for not just our current students, but you alluded to this earlier, for future students and parents. oftentimes they don't understand or know what all is offered here, and we really want to encourage them to come and talk. All of our academic teachers will be here as well. So if there's a teacher in particular that you want to talk to about your child's grades or how they're doing in their class, it serves as an open house as well.
And let's say the date. I don't think we've said the date.
December the 7th.
7th, 5:30 to 7:30. December 7th, 5:30 to 7:30. Mr. Edge?
Nothing.
He's
Folks,
done.
as you can see from this 10-minute snippet, the CCA works because of the two gentlemen across the other end of the table, and obviously Ms. Power Smith and the great work that they do at the chamber. Most of the time, I'm just trying not to mess it up. So, thank you to all of y'all for what you do for the CCA, and thank you to all of you who are going to be joining us next week. We look forward to seeing you Thursday, December 7th, from 5:30 to 7:30 at the College and Career Academy.